John, well done tonight. You really dragged that one out of the fire in a little way. You started really well. They came back hard at you, and you really needed to find something pretty deep to drag your way back across the finish line.
Sure. Yeah. Look, we got a good team, and tonight we had multiple contributors. Everyone that come in did a great job. Our bench was very productive. Disappointing the way we have been playing, but I always had the belief that these guys, it was going to come to fruition at some stage.
And Bryce mentioned on the telecast after the game that the guys got together last night and had a bit of a...
Recording in progress.
Sorry, guys. A bit of deep and meaningful about where you're at and where you want to get to. Is that something that the coaches were part of as well, and something that you think these things help the players at times to get through this season?
I'm happy to hear that it went very well, and any time a team gets together, that really means something. Like, I can do whatever I need to do as the head coach, but when the players take it upon themselves, that's the making of a good team.
And what about the performance of Brady tonight? Obviously, he's been under fire in a lot of ways.
Sure.
I'd say. He came out, hit 2 early threes, a big dunk, and really kept contributing all night. Probably his best performance easily since he's come across the country.
Yeah, it seems like I'm answering this all the time, but people don't see the work and the care factor, what he's doing behind the scenes, and that's why my confidence in him never wavered. His teammates' confidence, and when he plays like this, you can see it's a great dynamic for our team to have.
And just Bryce's performance tonight, at 3 points on 1 of 9 shooting the first 3 quarters.
Yep.
Flip that switch. We know that he can do it. We've seen him do it many times before.
Yeah.
You're not surprised, I'm assuming, by the way that he turned it up in that 4th quarter?
No, like what you saw from the Perth Wildcats tonight was Brady contributing, Tayshaun Thomas contributing, Corey Webster, and then all you blokes go, oh, Bryce Cotton only has 3 points. But then he does Bryce Cotton things. So it's just, for me, I would have thought this would have come a little sooner. But we're ready to go now.
And Brady, with yourself, how did you see your performance tonight? And does it feel good to, top scorer and really contribute to the way that your team got out of that losing streak tonight?
Yeah, I think it feels good. I think it feels good to, get out there and play well. I think we did a great job today of moving the ball, playing together. There's always going to be mistakes defensively, mistakes offensively. Had a stretch of turnovers there, but I think overall it was just fun. We had a lot of fun today. I think you see that in the stat sheet. Multiple guys contributing, like Coach said.
And that 4th quarter run where you turned it from a 5-point deficit, I think, into a 9-point lead, I reckon it was, where Bryce was firing, you were firing, Corey Webster as well. What did you see as the reason for that turnaround in that 4th quarter?
I think we kept going. Sometimes when teams have been hitting us, they kind of hit us tonight in the 2nd quarter. They brought it back, and I think teams hit us in the last few games. We've been, shut down, and tonight we just kept pushing, and it showed, and we played really hard in that 2nd half, and then get to that 4th quarter, like Coach said, Bryce has three or 6 points, and he comes out and ends with 15, and he's moving the ball, he's coming off screens, but he's doing things other than just scoring.
And John, obviously you've walked into a job where there's high expectations, as you know. They don't take to losing very well out there in the West. There's been talk about the ownership group and all sorts of talk at the moment. How important was it just to get this win and sort of alleviate some of the pressure that's building, if there has been, and to entering this fever break now?
Look, we go out there to win every game. Obviously, we haven't been performing at the level that any of us like. What you're talking about as far as the outside noise, I don't engage in that. I said the other night in the press conference, I feel like I'm a pretty user-friendly media person. But once I leave the room, I'm not scrolling, I'm not re-clicking or anything like that. So I got to worry about my team. I can't be worried about someone else and what they're saying about our team. If I believe in our team, I believe in our team. The results will come, so.
Interesting for pick and roll, John. Obviously, it's your first season coaching in the NBL, and with all these distractions happening and everything like that, How are you finding your identity as a head coach and fitting in with the Wildcats, history, the mentality and all that? It's a tough place to be, but you showed a lot of grit tonight as a group overall in that.
Yeah, look, I took the job because there are all those things that you mentioned, expectation. I would prefer to be involved in something where there's a level of expectation. Championships, like, I'm a big boy, I'm ready to roll.
And Brady, yourself, you managed to get yourself to the 3-point line a lot tonight, as we noticed in the stats. Was that something you thought about in between Thursday's game and this game as to how you could get good shots to give yourself the best opportunity for success, because it obviously paid off?
I've had a lot of time to think. I've been thinking about it for plenty of games now, for being honest. So I think it was just us coming together, us playing hard, us sharing the ball, and we turned defense into our offense, and I thought we played well several spurts there. And like I said, we didn't let them punch us and shut us down. We punched back.
And obviously with the feed break coming up now, you've got a bit of a gap before your next game against the Southeast Melbourne Phoenix, who got you last time, obviously. But it's a great opportunity to obviously work on some things and find a bit more of that chemistry.
Yeah, this is a good win. We can't be satisfied with that. I definitely don't think we will be satisfied with that. We dug this hole ourselves, and this is a first step of getting out. But we can't stop. We have to keep practicing, and got a long break here, but it doesn't mean to slow down.
Thanks, Brady. Thanks, John.
Brady, Craig, I know you're back in Perth. It's been intense, let's face it, for you. What have you done to get through it?
I've done everything that I've done ever since I was a little kid. I've just kept shooting the ball. I've kept playing hard. I think one thing that I have been able to do is affect the game defensively, which is kind of crazy to say because everyone talks about my defense, but I think I've affected the game defensively and with energy. And, shots haven't been going in, but they did go in tonight. But I've been doing the same thing I've been doing since I got here.
John mentioned that he doesn't really focus on social media or anything like that. You've got a fair following, it's fair to say, on social media. So I'd imagine you wouldn't be able to miss people talking about you or things like that. What have you done to just block out the noise?
Just don't pay attention to it. I've played on a big stage, and this is also a massive stage for me, and my first year, so I'm just excited to be a part of it. Don't listen to it. I know how I play. I know how good I am. I know what I bring to the table, and just keep playing hard. And to your answer to the big following, yes, I do, because the Tar Heel fans are real.
And your dad's been in town. And when you move across the world and then try to start a career, it can be a lonely existence. Having him around during the pressure times, has that been really advantageous for you?
I do not know what that word means, actually. I would say having my dad around is awesome. I got my mom coming in soon. It's just great to, have people that have people around. We haven't done really anything except hang out, play video games, and just chat. It's been a lot of fun. He's going home today or tomorrow morning, so gonna miss him for 2 months or so. But I got my mom coming in soon.
Was he in Adelaide or was he watching this on telly?
He was here. Yep, he's going home tomorrow.
Thank you.
Good to go, guys.
Cheers, fellas.
Yes.